Good afternoon, Tyler. Big rope, huh?
See you later.
What do you want to exercise? Because, like,
Dude, these are great nuggets of wisdom.
yeah. Are you rolling with this? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, so yeah, that's the thing is, like, I started realizing, like, this outpatient therapy training, like, anytime you, like, if you don't initiate with their back, that's one thing I learned about PT. Is like that old corny stuff I thought was corny, like listening to their background. Because I was like, no, I got a better program for you. I'm gonna get you better. It's whatever. Well, let me hear out your story. And about a couple of years ago, I started asking people about their strength program, what they were doing. Before I was like, what's your prior level of function as a physical therapist? Are you walking with a cane? Or you're walking 1 mile a day, 5 times a week?
Right.
And then I started asking everybody, men and women of all ages, like, do you even lift? Seriously,
Do you even lift?
And I was being kind of a smart A because I was
But it's
working,
real.
I was working long shifts. I would get to the point. I would see where they're at.
You gotta know. You gotta know. Do you live, man? Do you have physical literacy?
Yeah.
You know.
Physical literacy. Yeah.
And going back, thinking about children, right, and their development, right? You got kids. They move. As you know, I've got 2 kids, 4-year-old, almost 2-year-old. You've seen them move. You've seen them play, right? How would you describe Cooper's movement?
Pretty advanced for his age. Yeah. He was pretty good.
That's right.
Honestly, yeah, man. I mean, definitely put some work with him. He's like definitely skilled in multiple sports.
Right.
I mean, I think Cooper, when I come over to his house, it's like you don't play one sport. We're playing like 5
my
sports.
house.
At your house. It's not his house. Because Cooper's the man and everything. But it's your house. You're the father's house. But he makes the rules of the game, though.
Right.
Cooper
He
runs
does.
the games in the house. Like, it's baseball, basketball, football,
Right.
hockey. Like you say, like with kids, it's like they learn. You don't have like structure with
Right.
order and rules, like shower time, eat, sleep. You want to exercise, but when you actually exercise or play, it's hard to say do 3 sets of 8 and do like you drop 7
Right.
5. They do a superset of compensatory
And
acceleration.
tempos, you know.
Yeah.
The eccentric needs to be 5 seconds.
Yeah.
You know, hold the isometric. You know, and then
Slower,
concentric.
slower, hurry up. Like the kids, like never. You ever
They
say
don't
like,
need that. They don't need 3
like
sets of
hold
10
it,
or whatever.
fight
Yeah.
it, dig deep, like Sean T. Like
Yeah.
like it's like kids are not more basic, but like kids are us. They're honest.
Right.
With adults, you like say dig deep to your childhood, but honestly, it's like we lose the basics of why we do things. Like we want to have fun and play. We play 4 or 5 sports. We make up our own sports. We
You're
make our
absolutely
rules up,
right,
you know?
man. Yeah. Well, the
For a
thing
reason.
with that is like, play is play, right? And so as we age, we forget how to play,
Mhm.
right? And I think this gets into those adolescent years when you're playing travel ball or whatever sport it is. You start doing these weekend tournaments and everything, and then it starts consuming your time and your parents' time.
Yeah.
And then it no longer is play. Now it essentially turns into a job.
Yeah. Yeah.
When your work is consuming, you know, yeah, some people enjoy. I enjoy my job. I love my job. Pat loves his too, you know, and Jeremiah's too. He's behind the camera, by the way. You know, we love our jobs, but still, our jobs are not play. You know, when we go to work, we work, right? When you're playing sports, you should play. You should have fun. You should be able to have a smile on your face. Even if you mess up, you keep playing, right?
Because the thing about play, like there's like time. Think of construct like innings, time, a score. That's just a construct of kind of like adulthood competition. But the aspect of play,
Right.
of football and basketball, is having fun.
Right.
Y'all, it sounds weird, but y'all remember like y'all played with your older cousin or older friends, and they would body slam you. You know, you had no chance whatsoever, but you didn't take it personally. You thought it was fun.
You keep
you weren't
going
getting
back
hurt.
in there.
You're trying your best, but it's like a
Right.
roller coaster. And I think as a kid, you acknowledge like this person, my father, uncle, cousin, they're bigger than me. Let me turn this into a roller coaster. And all of a sudden, you being body slammed and like tackled by all your friends.
Go
All
on.
of a sudden, now there's a roller coaster. It's you reframe it
Exactly.
automatically. It's like I know I'm smaller than everybody, but when you're adult, you're bigger than some people. You start eating carbs after 8 more. You start going to sleep later. You know, you start.
Yeah.
You start. I think we have a lot of things we get acquire as adults that we don't appreciate the small stuff like
Right.
we say like nuggets and fries or corn dogs,
Right.
like little treats. Like, you have like a little dessert, a little pudding cup.
Right.
Like, you'd be happy about that.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
can you imagine-
Snack pack.
Listen, grown adults out there, can you imagine, like, you getting a piece of pudding or a little cup of pudding, and then you go out to, like, the gym, you get body slammed by everybody in the gym, they're all laughing at you, and you start laughing too, then you go home and watch Ninja Turtles and have some food, and then play some video games and feel just fine, Oh, here we go. They are filming, what is that, Fast and Furious 10 out here?
Fast and the Furious.
Yo, it was like Vin Diesel. Vin Diesel, yo, and I think like Tyrese is right behind him. It's insane. It's like situations. It's like you gotta take them as a playful. Like if you're not gonna like we're always as adults thinking about our time. Like how am I gonna get money? How am I gonna get better? How am I gonna win? But truly, like winning is the experience and the moment. And nobody wants to get like beat down or destroyed or lose by 50 points or be a quote unquote loser, go 0-10.
Man. But it happens.
It happens. And it's gonna happen to somebody.
It
And it's
is.
gonna happen to all of us one point in our life. Like.
And
You
that's why you gotta love the game, whatever you're playing, whatever you're doing, and you have to continue to press forward, man. And I think a lot of that goes with guidance and mentorship. A lot of it with kids, the parents are living vicariously through this child. They're like, "You will win. I won all the time," or maybe it's the opposite. "I lost all the time. You will win for me." It's like, no, this kid's not doing anything for you. They just want you to be there, right?
Yeah, just to be present. It's just
Right.
weird, man. It's just like when you get knocked out or you lose, winning or losing, you just want I feel like kids going back deep, it's like you just want the parents, the people you respect, to acknowledge that you tried your best and you're existing.
Exactly.
It's like a spectrum of emotions.
Yeah.
Because you want to win the game, but I think winning or losing is more for the team or the coach. I think even kids understand that concept by 8 or 7, 9.
Right.
But as adults, I think we can all say that it's different than, but I think that impurity, that change happens with adulthood. We have different assumptions. And I think that's why we need 3 sets of 10. Why do I have to do one more set? Because I said so. Okay. I'm going to do one more set because you said so.
Right.
I'm going to work out twice a week because you said so. But you're not going to, we did the bench press. I haven't done a bench press in a month because of the quarantine thing. I was doing push-ups. I did 225 a couple of times.
Yeah.
But a part of me is it was a playful moment because it was I didn't know how strong I'd be. And so I want to say I do 3 times 10. I might have been like a set of 8, warmed up with 135, increased weight. We kept it at 225 or 135.
We're
playing around with velocity.
Yeah.
But we haven't played. We burned calories. We definitely got stronger.
Yeah.
You think about periodization, we got to think about, okay, how do we adapt this to get more efficient at doing that task?
Yeah.
That's coming for a goal. But if the goal is to be physically fit, mentally tough, decrease stress, all that good stuff that comes with exercise, you're accomplishing it. And no offense, I think that's what's successful with CrossFit. It's just like boot camps.
No doubt.
It's accountability, people caring about you, looking you in the face. And you want to use good form and be smart about programming, but I think that's why boot camps and CrossFit, a lot of things.
That's why they're making it.
Even P90X at home.
Successful, yeah.
People need to find something to be consistent with,
Right.
and you just jump, move in place. So
Like when my kids, when you were pitching and he caught the ball, he was so stoked when he called it, he wanted you to see it.
Yeah.
Right? I see it all the time, man. But now outside party coming in, he's like, "Hey, did you see me catch it?"
Whoa. It's almost
Right.
like internal, external validation.
Exactly,
Because
man.
he knows you. He has trust with you. That's a good thing. But he's like, okay, let me see if this is real.
Right.
Like, I got trust with this person I trust. Let me see if this is real with somebody else.
Yeah.
Let me see if this is real with this different person. And sometimes with sport, we want kids to win, lose, whatever. But that's what's important about building self-esteem and good, healthy things.
Right.
It's because you did it for yourself. You have sense of control.
Yeah.
And maybe as you get into teenage years, preteens, you start talking about you do it for yourself. What do you want to do versus trying to impress me?
Well,
And that's something that most adults can't even grasp.
Exactly, man.
So-
But going back to things you can control, there's so many variables that we can't control.
Yeah.
But 2 things you can control are your effort and your attitude. Man.
Yeah.
So you instill those values early, you carry them with you, man. Into adulthood, right? Into your job, into your profession or school or wherever.
Yeah, but that's deep, man. 'Cause I feel like it was dating. So if you're still single, you're married. We've dated,
Yeah.
and it's like
I feel we haven't dated.
No, we haven't dated. No. Not my time. You're cool and everything. I see you as a friend. But like my exes, the women I've dated, like the ones that I have a better relationship with are the ones that like play sports.
Yeah.
Because even if they weren't like Division I athletes or varsity all district,
Still, you had that common ground.
it's like
They
you
understood.
can lose and be like, I lost, it's okay. Honestly, like the women that never played like physical sports
Yeah.
or even tried basketball or volleyball or did something, they have more of a it's winner take all. It's like
Right.
someone's a winner, someone's a loser. And those were
Right.
some of the quote unquote unhealthiest romantic relationships because they were like, if they felt insecure about something, they would just try to like ghost or get mad at you for no reason because they want to feel like someone's a winner and a loser. But I feel like women have it's like a basic core principle that they got from sports.
Yeah.
I'm drawing conclusions here, but
That's
that's the
good.
case. But I've saw that in the past. It's like the ones I had healthier relationships with and transitions have been always like sports. Like sometimes
Yeah.
we win, sometimes we lose. I'm good at something, you're good at something.
Well,
Like
there's
you're
some
not
people
you're not
that-
the alpha of everything. I'm not the alpha of everything. Let's help each other out in a relationship.
Right.
Let's be a team. And I mean, like I said, all sorts of relationships. You said jobs. I'm talking romantic
Right.
relationships.
It's
I'll
real,
come for
though,
those
man.
nuggets, those like tater tots, like those little pudding cups, man. It's the basics that we forget about as children,
Yeah.
and it affects us as adults, man.
Yeah. So what we've done here locally, we've made a weight room at the Children's Museum, right? So the kids can experience what it's like to have, and then these are toys, right? But similar to the picture that Patrick was demonstrating the bench press in our photo the other day, right? That barbell with the bumpers on it or with the plastic plates on it, that's what we have in the Children's Museum here. And we've got some kettlebells and stuff, just stuff for kids to play around with. Because at the end of the day, like we were saying, it's all about play. But they have to be exposed to it. If a kid's never exposed to what a squat looks like, he's not going to be able to squat. Right? If a kid's never been exposed to throwing the ball or catching the ball, he's not going to be able to catch or throw the ball. Right? So those pathways haven't been formed. And that's where it takes this practice and the exposure from the parents, right? But if the parents haven't been exposed to it themselves, or if they're
That's
not
another thing,
good
too.
at it, right? I'm not good at that. I'm
Mhm.
not going to do that, right? I quit that when I was 12 years old, and I haven't looked back because I lost that game.
Yeah, I think that's the ledge sword right there. 'Cause you got
Right.
the parent and the child.
Right,
With
man.
physical therapy or strength conditioning, that's a big thing. It's like that makes it big of a challenge.
Yeah,
It's truly that works for the advantage and disadvantage of kids.
yeah,
Like a parent that's too little motivated, but once again, that child is that parent's kid, and it's like you gotta just put an environment of learning and, like I said, safety. But I'm saying that's what we have now: the promotion on the internet,
Yeah.
the community around here, that display in the museum. I mean, that's the way we just do it at one phase. Because there's always gonna be people that aren't gonna buy in.
right, right.
I mean, it's just always gonna be like
That's
that.
a big buzzword in
Yeah.
the entire fitness and health community, buy-in. Did that patient buy in? Did that client buy in? Did that athlete buy in?
It's always retrospectively. Like it's
Right.
not in the present or the future, So
Right.
it's one thing we can look at, man. So the buy-in, I mean, you gotta look at like just the personal needs of the person. So we talked about the whole chicken nugget thing, like play, like that adolescent concept.
Right.
But like with adults, it's like is everything so structured? Like have no carb after 7, paleo diet, vegetables, starch, meat the size of your palm,
Yeah.
6 times a day meals, and you're making things not playful, you're making it structured, not fun. So you make people go against their diet.
Too
An
much structure.
An exercise
Right.
program, yeah.
Yeah.
So whether it's beliefs or structure, it's almost too much or too little can be almost against what we're trying to do
Yeah.
in a weight room or in the field or in life. So,
Yeah. All right.
all right, yeah.
Good talk today, man.
Good talk, man.
Cheers, man.
Cheers. Press.